Let me tell you a story about what I captured and transported across state lines. Recently, Otherworldly Entity had an opportunity to take a camping trip to West Virginia and play a fantastic music festival called Metal in the Mountains. We took 3 cars and packed everything we thought we'd need for the show. This included our music gear, merchandise, and camping supplies, etc. Those 4 days were incredible. Everything worked out really well for us, barring minor things like being caught on the edge of a hurricane on the last night. We camped out in the woods and slept on the ground. We relied on each other to survive. Our team of brothers and sisters will forever remember the funny stories we took home, and the whole trip brought us closer together. The trip home was roughly 10 hours, and it went smoothly. Taylor, Matt, and I got about 25 semis to honk their horn, leaving us giggling for hours.
Here we go now.
Oh, I can't see. Can't see.
Yes!
We lost our voice from all the talking. By the time we got home, we were hoarse. When I finally got home, I took a shower and fell asleep like a rock. As I woke up in the morning, I nonchalantly brushed my hand against my leg on the area behind the knee, and I noticed a very small bump, like a tiny pimple. I took a closer look and noticed a tiny black dot. Tick? Immediately, I took a small pair of tweezers and managed to cut around the dot and remove the black object in its entirety. I cleaned out my small wound and it looked fine. I saw a tiny red bite with no signs that it was there for long. Believe me, I check myself for ticks often when I venture into the nature, so this surprised me. I was excited. I brought a small tick with me and managed to remove it from my body in its entirety. Being a massive geek, I own a microscope, slides, and supplies, so I carefully placed the creature on a microscope slide and covered it with a tiny drop of water. The slide now had a small black dot in the center. My heart was pumping and my hands shook in excitement as I placed the slide on the mechanical stage. As I zoomed in, I located the center and found my focus. The creature I will call Bob came into view. It was intact. It was probably still alive. I saw Bob's unique body parts, arms and legs. Mysterious inner organs were clearly visible. Bob even seemed to wave at me through capillary action of the water and air. Bob's face looked at me, seemingly annoyed that I captured it. What was Bob's plan? Bob's ominous smile now reminds me of the fantastic time Otherworldly Entity had in West Virginia.